back. My next guest, of course, co-stars on the popular HBO series Big Love, and her new movie, He's Just Not That Into You, opens on Friday. Please welcome Ginnifer Goodwin.
Thank you.
Really, yeah, like the hair and the dress, it's all happening.
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right.
Stop it.
Oh, keep it coming. So much to talk about. First of all, you had this premiere the other night for He's Just Not That Into You. And this is one of those red carpet premieres, which most people who aren't in show business might think that walking down a red carpet would be the ultimate fantasy. Do you like it? Do you get nervous?
Oh, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I shake profusely and have uncontrollably wobbly knees.
Really? Because of all the people with the cameras?
Absolutely. But I have to say, and I might be very obvious in my shakiness, because Julia Roberts actually came up to me during my first ever red carpet, and she took my hand and she whispered in my ear something like, "It never gets better, but we're all in this together."
What a nice message from her. It never gets better. Now join me in the 9th level of hell. So nice, yeah.
No, she did. She held my hand the whole way.
That's so nice. No one does that for me on the red carpet. I get told, "You're blocking Jason Priestley." That's what they said to me on my first red carpet, walking down. Yeah, "You're blocking Jason Priestley."
No.
Yeah, and it was my father yelling it. It's ridiculous. Good night, everybody. An angry man. I'm talking about, because I'm a big fan of Big Love, as you know. We've talked about this before. I never miss an episode, and your character stands out on that show because you're probably the most sexual of all the characters on the program. Is that fair to say?
Probably true.
Yeah, there's some repression on that show, which I can certainly relate to, and then your character just sort of not afraid to go for it.
She expresses herself through various acrobatic talents.
Yes, yeah.
And what?
I'm just curious, to the fans, do they maybe, does that, when a fan is talking to you or writing to you on the show, does that aspect of your character come out in there?
It does.
Yeah.
And there was one episode, which I guess you might recall, there was one episode actually that aired on the 2nd season, and I was getting stopped an awful lot on the street after it's airing, and I don't watch them as they air. I watch them later on TiVo or on DVD. And so I was getting stopped this one week a lot, and people are, "Hey, I saw the episode last night. Good work." I was like, "Wow, maybe I'm like a good actress." And I went back and watched it. It was the most. It was sort of a Cirque du Soleil de Margine.
Yeah.
And there was an awful lot of hanging from the fan and up against a window, and it ends up it was other talents.
I do remember that episode. Yes. You're a very good actress. Now. Now, I know that you're a single person. You're dating these days. Now, I'm a married fellow. Sorry. Back off. Not for sale. But what I'm curious about is the dating today. I mean, already in a few years, it's changed. There's so much technology now in dating.
You
know what I
so
mean?
Much technology
There's
in
texting and.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why not?
No, I think that our communication skills are plummeting. We don't know how to relate one-on-one. You can have whole relationships via flirt text. Never make verbal contact.
Is that a thing now? Flirt text, where
Absolutely.
people just
And you know about textual harassment? That's a new phenomenon.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
yes.
right?
But Max was cleared of all charges. They didn't prove a thing. He threw his phone in the toilet before they could catch him. No, I'm just curious how. So textual harassment. So people just text other women.
It's like text sex, but you only have a few lines to get across to your partner what exactly it is you're going to do to your text sex partner.
Yeah.
It's explicit. It's dirty, and then you also don't know what that person's doing with their phone, to whom they're showing their phone. And then you're like a text slut.
Right.
Yeah.
They could be texting you and then sharing the phone with other people.
Dangerous.
Yeah. I just don't think with text messages are so short.
Yeah.
I don't feel how people could have text sex when the sentences are so short.
Yeah, you have to be very
You
descriptive.
naked, me yes, woo hoo. It doesn't seem sexual to me.
Right. Well, no, I'm not a fan.
No.
I like a good flirt. I like a good text flirt. Make contact. It's titillating.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You heard what you said out there. Now, is this true? I want to find out something about your personal life, which is less sexy, but you recently became a vegan? Is that true?
I did.
What is... I'm an old meat and potatoes Irish guy.
I'm a potatoes kind of girl.
Okay, so you like the potatoes, but
Yeah.
tell me, what's your vegan world like? Is it exciting?
It's amazing. I'm like on a vegan high. I don't need drugs. There's party in my body. Everything's working.
There's a party in your body?
Party in my body. Everything's working appropriately.
What are you talking about? So you feel the difference. You don't eat meat now and everything, and it just changed your whole life?
Absolutely.
Okay. Like, what kinds of things are you eating? Do you eat tofurkey? That always makes me angry. That angers me.
But maybe it's the meat making you angry.
No, I had a friend because they mold it in the shape of a turkey. That's what enrages me.
It's kind of, there's something strangely
I don't like a tofu food masquerading as a real food.
I understand.
It's when they're like, let's pack it into the shape of a turkey.
There's a lot of things that are accidentally vegan, like potato chips. Like, you don't have to be a health nut to be vegan.
Oh, really?
Like, I've got a Tings thing.
What's a ting? Oh, ting is...
They're like Cheetos, but there's no cheese.
Wait a minute, you're eating Cheetos and potato chips? That's not, you're like, well, I'm sorry, I'm vegan. I can only have potato chips and Cheetos.
Or you could have some like soy cheese and some cashew cheese, rice cheese.
What's cashew cheese? Can they make cheese out of anything? Microphone cheese? We ground it up and put it on a cracker.
Vegan riblets.
What's a riblet?
It's like ribs.
Oh, see, that angers me again. They've taken some kind of mush and they've made it into the shape of a rib. That enrages me.
Party in your body. We can have parties in our bodies together.
Nah.
But you're married, 2 kids. I should have found that out on the internet.
Get rid of this, ding. A party in the body. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. This show is broken and will not be fixed anytime soon. All right, now let's talk about the movie He's Just Not That Into You.
Yes.
Okay, your character is Gigi.
Oh, what's that mean?
Huh? I just meant that your character is slow to pick up on the clues around her about dating. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely.
Oh, did you think I was going to be like, your character, I didn't like it? What kind of talk show host would I be? Let's talk about your movie. You're not good. What kind of movie?
Stop it.
Yeah. Big Love. Not really good. Well, that's all the time we have for now. No, I meant that your character doesn't really pick up on the clues.
Absolutely. But I think she sort of is the inside-out version of all of us, at least at some point in our lives. She overanalyzes, misreads the signs, makes a lot of excuses for bad behavior, tries to make the wrong people fit.
We have a clip here from He's Just Not That Into You. Anything we need to know for this clip, or just?
Gigi has not heard back from a fellow who might or might not be the man of her dreams.
Let's take a look.
It's ringing.
That's pretty standard.
Hey, you reached Conan Barry. Leave a message in the tone and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey Connor, it's Gigi. I just thought I hadn't heard from you, and I mean, how stupid is it that a gal's got to wait for a guy's call anyway, right? We're all equal, right? More than equal. More women are accepted into law school now than men. Call me. Oh, this is Gigi. Call me.
Don't worry. He's totally gonna call.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Hard to be single these days. He's Just Not That Into You opens Friday, and of course, Big Love airs Sundays at 9 on HBO. Thanks so much for being here again.
Thank you for
Sunday
having
the show.
me.
Ginnifer Goodwin will be right back. Teresa Anderson's here. Stick around.